Hello everyone, I'm not sure if you can hear the thunder outside, but I thought today would be a good idea to complete part 5 of a rough guide to Skew T's. Covered the constants, data, states of the atmosphere. We started drawing on them and then we tried to understand the more nasty, bluer, inverted end of the spectrum. And today, seeing as the weather's quite fitting for this, I thought we would talk about the more unstable end of the spectrum. Yeah, and once we've done that, in the next one, part 6, I'm hoping that we can tie it all together and see what it means for us in the real world. Even though lockdown is kind of finished for you guys, I'm hoping that you're still interested enough to learn a little bit, and why, if I only had one piece of information every day, this would be it. Okay, so this is the chart that I've decided to use for the more unstable situation that we might find as paraglider pilots. The first thing I want to talk about is the states of the atmosphere as we climb. So it seems that in this area here, it's unstable, okay, as it follows the dry adiabatic lapse rate. Then from here to about here, it's conditionally unstable. If you need to know what these dates are, then I think they're in part 2 of the rough guide. Then there's a small ledge where things get slightly more stable, and then as we go up through the atmosphere, it slowly stables out. Now I think the damage will be done on this graph by 2 things, but we're only going to talk about the first one first. It's this level here, okay? This is conditionally unstable, which means that although dry air doesn't like to rise through it, saturated air, i.e. cloud, loves to storm through this. So we're going to draw on this now so you can see what I mean. First, if you remember, to the ground, and then the dew point. Now I'm going to use a hypothetical temperature on the ground because I'm not sure what the temperature would be, but I would say 32 degrees, seeing as this is in late August. It seems to cross here around 2,000 meters, and as it turns into cloud at around 2,000 meters, it follows this saturated adiabatic line. So this is the temperature difference between the air in the cloud on this side and the air that it's rising through on this side. Now this area inside here is known as the Cape, or convective available potential energy. Now the bigger the shaded area, in my experience, the more violent the thunderstorms. So now we've plotted on this, I just want to put the data on here. First I'm going to draw the top, cloud base, okay. So I think that ground temperature is 32 degrees. I think the dew point is around 17 degrees from what I can see. And I reckon at cloud base it's a comfortable 14 degrees, more or less. Now if I saw this chart in the morning, I would definitely think of an early start, as I give thunderstorms a 90% chance, especially in the mountains, and I would say that the day is short. Okay guys, well that was number 5 in the series of a rough guide to Skew T's. Hopefully you found it helpful and not too confusing. If you've got any questions, please leave them in the comment section. Yeah, thanks a lot. And the next one's going to be about what it means for us in the real world as paraglider pilots. So I'm going to try and get that together in the next week. It's been a bit of a gap, but there you go. Stay safe, huh?